The White House is, Biden has been saying, I guess they formalized a plan to colonize the moon. So they formalized this plan. Putting the humans on the moon is more political than you might think. Well, personally, I thought, of course, it's political. At this point, everyone is clawing to get a little piece of this moon, and they all want. It's gonna get wild. It's honestly gonna get wild. I mean, let's not. I mean, Space Wars maybe, but it's gonna get crazy. It's like James Bond, Moonraker. It's gonna be Moonraker stuff happening. So the Orion obviously took a trip around the moon, as this says. Now let me read into this. I want to say that the Biden's administration. Let's see here. They basically want, let's see, development, cooperating with other countries, building communications plan. We know all that. Advancing science, fielded moon zone. Let's see here. This is what I want to get to right here. It's very clear that this is not just about the research and the science, which they're saying, I guess, we want to live on the moon forever. Look, the White House wants a permanent outpost on the moon. And then it's saying here, it's clear it's not about the research and the science, but it's also going to be about the economic prospects from the moon. Which, as I explained in my last video, it's definitely economically I mean, without the economic portion to moon exploration, there is no moon exploration. There's no benefit to the current society in the way that it's set up, in the way that we live now. There's no benefit, so it's not going to get done, unfortunately. You'd like to see people just exploring for the sake of science and whatever, but we know that's not the case. So let's see here. Should the U.S. succeed in its goals, the moon could eventually look quite different. More satellites, lunar GPS, which we know, all this stuff. So this is kind of cool. No plans for a lunar city, but there's proposals for a permanent outpost on the south pole of the moon where crews might spend 6-month rotations. China and Russia are also doing a lunar outpost too. This is super cool, guys. I think this. So they want to, do lunar nuclear power plants. I love saying that. It's incredible. Moon internet. I mean, come on, Elon Musk. He's all about that, obviously. This is very cool. Now, this guy, Mariba Jha, the co-founder and chief scientist of Privateer Space, he says the U.S. is very far from achieving this. But, I mean, you know what? It depends how much resources are thrown, because wasn't the Apollo project, like, they went from not even going into orbit to literally landing on the moon in I don't even know how long, like 10 years, like 12 years, like something crazy, right? Wait a minute. The lunar surface is already littered with items that astronauts have left behind, including golf balls and 100 bags of poop. Okay. We got to clean that up, guys. Come on. Very interesting. I mean, this is super interesting. So the White House plans on having a full-time colony on the moon. Very cool times that we live in, guys.